What is it like to win a Swaay.Health Award? What are the emotions and thoughts that a newcomer has after attending their very first Swaay.Health Live event? Well, you're about to find out. I had the chance to sit down with Lauren Miners from Reason One. Lauren is an extremely creative marketer. As an example, I did a story about her Failabration event, an event that I was privileged to be part of last year. I'll put a link in the description below. So I was really excited to get Lauren's raw take on the Swaay.Health Live 2025 event. I caught up with her immediately after the final session. Let's get to it.
Sway.Health.
Well, Lauren, welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you, Colin. It's an honor to be here.
It is so fun to be outside doing an interview in
Yes.
such amazing weather. Thank you
Yes.
for agreeing to come. We've just wrapped up Swaay.Health Live 2025 here in Coronado Island in San Diego. I've got to, first of all, let me ask you, what did you think about the conference?
Well, it was my first Sway. Ben came last year, raved about it, so I knew we needed to come again this year and invest and be a sponsor and everything. But the thing that struck me about it was how curated the group is. It is so nice to be able to connect with fellow marketers on the tech side, on the agency side, and really see all the commonalities that we have and the challenges that we're all trying to solve together.
And what were your thoughts in terms of, first of all, did it live up to the hype that Ben had for this conference, or?
And more. Honestly, yes. Like conferences are fun, right? Because you're seeing your friends, you're bouncing around, you're eating, you're drinking, all this sort of thing. But I think what's different too about what Sway does is that it's just you infuse fun into the culture of the conference. So it makes it more relaxed, easier to connect with people. So yes, absolutely lived up to the hype.
Well, thank you for saying that. And you touched on something there that I think makes Sway unique. And we want to be different than all the other conferences out there because we're not trying to replicate or even compete with the others, right? But it's that mix of, we have providers, we have payers, we have nonprofit organizations, we have, of course, health IT vendors and technology vendors and agencies that come here. So how did that mix manifest for you while you've been here at the conference?
Well, first of all, and I think I might have mentioned this to you, I saw some of my tech partners here and I don't always see them at other healthcare conferences. So that was like really refreshing to get to connect with them in this particular way in a more intimate setting. As a marketer, getting to talk to either like other healthcare IT marketers where they might be selling a service or a platform, a product where I'm selling a service, we're still having the same challenges and still using the same tools to achieve our goals. And so you get to be a little bit more vulnerable and ask different questions and not be afraid that like your competitor's hearing, because well, like you said at the top of every day, there's no competition here and titles don't matter. So yeah, having that really baked into the culture of the event is, I think, huge. It's huge.
Were there any takeaways, any learnings or strategies that you're walking away from the conference with?
100%. I would say that the unconferences might have been some of the more valuable experiences for me. You had a great lineup. We had Lacey Reachwald, we had Alan Shoebridge, we had several others that are like known in the industry, but getting to sit and be completely honest in a room and know that we're all just asking questions of each other was very, very valuable. So yes, unconferences 100%.
It's hard to describe an unconference experience to people who haven't gone through one because you're like, wait a minute, you just sit around the room and you talk and you ask questions, but you're with your peers, right? So you don't have to explain the challenges of calls to action and funnels and engaging patients or whatever the topic is. So I'm glad you found that engaging and useful.
Engaging and therapeutic. Honestly, like there were a couple of times I was like, this is good for my soul. This is some therapy right now.
Well, thank you for saying that. Now, of course, I have to mention, you won an award, Marketer of the Year 2025 from an agency perspective. What was that like to see your name called out?
Shocking, completely unexpected, and truly just such a huge honor because especially in this community, the way that you guys have built it and the authenticity of, I feel like all of the people that won either individual awards, like connected with them as who they are in the industry, but also the awards for, the products and blogs and all of that kind of stuff. Like, it feels authentic. I think sometimes awards ceremonies can feel not authentic, but again, it goes back to the way that y'all have built this culture. So it was even more of an honor to be amongst those people, these products, these what people are putting out into healthcare, because it's real and it's meant.
Oh, well, and it's well deserved in your case. You're truly a great marketer, and that's why you won Marketer of the Year.
I appreciate
And
that.
I gotta ask this though: at what point did you know it was you? Did that when the light bulb went on, when it's like, oh, that's me they're talking about up there?
Well, I'll be the first to admit that I am an over volunteer person. So when I saw the line of Chiprams and Mashmed and Shishmed and everything, I was like, oh, I think I'm the only one that's crazy enough to do all of those things. That's got to be me.
Yes, that was great. I mean, I tried not to look at you when I was making the announcement. I'm like, I can't look at you, otherwise I'm going to blow it. But that was great. It was great. And it's great to give you that award. And you're right. I mean, we love giving away the awards, not because of their awards, but just because being a healthcare marketer is hard. Right?
Yeah.
Working in the agency is hard. So to have the chance to be able to acknowledge some of the great work that's done and have, get that recognition from peers, frankly.
Yeah.
I think the way we like to compare it is we're like the SAG Awards, right? We're the Screen Actors Guild kind of awards.
Oh, I
right?
love that.
Where it's peers who nominate. It is a peer group that is judging it, and it's a peer group that hands it out. So I won't say it has more meaning or less meaning than other awards, but it is different in terms of when you receive. We've heard that over and over again. Just it's different to receive a Swaay.Health Award. So.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And the thing that stuck to me in today's round of awards was the community members, because that's so unique and so meaningful for those people out. Like that was heartening to me to see that kind of just good humans being elevated for their contributions to a larger community. I think that's just so cool.
Amazing. And so thank you for being part of Swaay. Thank you for sitting down with me, Lauren, in the hot sun here in San Diego.
This is great. Happy to.
I really appreciate you spending time with me today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Colin. I appreciate it.
I want to thank Lauren for agreeing to sit down with me and sharing her thoughts and emotions about the event and about winning the Marketer of the Year award in the agency category. If Swaay.Health Live 2025 was your first time at the event, did you have the same reaction and leave with the same emotion, the same feeling of community that Lauren did? I hope so. Leave your comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, please mash that like button and click subscribe. Also, head over to Swaay.Health, that's Swaay with 2 A's, .health, where you will find more great content like this. I'm Colin Hung. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.